we are going to talk about climate change. Also, we will be talking about some who was come out with a great initiative that with ADAPT has impacted people all over the world.
I think I just picked the right timing. I think that I did this in a time where more and more people are starting to become aware of the emergent situation we are in, and also, of course, the fact that we are facing an existential crisis that has never been treated as a crisis and has been ignored for decades. Um, that is also that also contributes to the anger of the people. I have a very direct message, and also the fact that I am a child, and say that the older people are stealing my and everyone else's future, then I think a lot of people feel very guilty. We are just children protesting. We shouldn't do this. We shouldn't have to do this. We shouldn't feel like our future is threatened so much that we have to skip school to fight for it. When I
Greta, thanks for attending. What inspires you to start everything?
I just thought that nothing is happening and no one is doing anything to fight climate change, then I and then I just thought that if no one does anything, then I will have to do something. And I want to be able to, when I grow older, to look back and say that I did what I could back then.
Did you think that will generate so much impact?
Yes, of course. I mean, in the beginning I was alone, but already the second day people started joining me, and then it started spreading to other cities, and then other countries, and then other continents. And it's worth it to see that it has an impact. Hundreds of thousands of children from all around the world have been school striking for the climate, and I think that's amazing. It's worth it.
What to happen tomorrow at the march?
Yes, I mean there's not much awareness today, and I think that now more and more people are starting to become aware of the situation and that we are facing an existential crisis. And I think it's amazing to see that hundreds of thousands of children from all around the world are realizing this and are fighting for their future, making their voices heard, and saying why should we go to school and study for a future that soon may not exist anymore, and that we hold the older generations accountable for what they are doing to us. Yes. I think that's amazing.
You were nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize. Are you received or assimilate?
Several people who have nominated me. So I found out the first ones were maybe a month ago, and then more people by time. But I think it's unbelievable. It's hard to understand. I don't really know how to react.
She said girls should not be fighting on the street because they will be the most affected over time. She also said that politicians only wanted votes, but it's necessary. She said that she had been inspired by women because we were more active than men. She also explained that fighting climate change had a lot of feminine cause. Studies indicate that women will be the most affected by the.
She insisted that she did not like being the center of attention, but what she hoped was that over time it could be said that the problem of climate change already had some solution. Until today's broadcast arrives, we say goodbye to the audience and stay connected every night on our channel, The Girls Talk.